The surprising shift that took my business from struggling to thriving, and how you can do it too. You're watching this video because you want to grow your business, you want to expand, you want to scale up, you want to become the greatest expression of yourself. And I'm here to tell you that the mindset shift that's going to allow you to do this is not what you think. It's not about hustling, grinding, and working harder. And it's not about taking so much action that you're just burning out. So, win-win. Let's get into it. I realized after 20 years of research, it was about rewiring my self-sabotaging beliefs and to reprogram my mind for what I actually wanted to become, what I wanted to achieve, what I wanted to experience. That's when everything finally changed. So I'm going to tell you how to do this, but make sure you watch the video right to the end because I'm going to share a really powerful and simple tool that's going to help you get what you want. But first, a quick introduction. I'm Ali. I help entrepreneurs create and maintain a powerful mindset so they can reprogram their subconscious beliefs and create that legacy business. Why? So they can have time and financial freedom to work on their legacy business, make those ripples, and make an impact in this world. Let's go. So I was struggling, I was working dead-end jobs. I realized I was a cog in the system. I was living in the matrix, and I didn't want to help people build their dream anymore. I wanted to build my dream. And what was my dream? I wanted to help people who were doing great things, who were doing good in the world, and to help them create and maintain their focus and get shit done. But before I figured that out, I was meditating daily, I was doing all of the work, and I was getting all these downloads about all of the things that I could do. I was so overwhelmed with all of these ideas, all the potential, that I was stuck in this paralysis by analysis. I'd set up my business, everything was going good, I was working, loads of clients, but I was burning out over and over again. Something had to change. I knew that business could and should be different. And if I was honest with myself, I wanted to be free. I wanted to be free to live and work around the world and live a life. And after pulling that thread, I realized I had to get this done. I had to make this happen. So in my time of struggle and despair, I was listening to Coast AM. You might have heard of it. It's a weird and wonderful late night online radio station. And I heard this conversation, this interview, this woman who was talking about reprogramming her mind for living the life that she wanted, and how she went from not knowing who she was and not making any headway. She realized and actualized herself, built a business, and became time and financially free. And she did all this through the power of her mind. This is the point when I was listening and I was like, what? But she was very convincing. It was all very sciencey. And although I didn't really understand it at the time, I knew this was my freedom ticket. I just knew that this was the thing that I'd been missing. So from that moment on, I spent every waking minute studying and applying this information, and she was right. It worked. It worked for me, so much so that I helped others do the same. And I got the confirmation from this from my spiritual and business mentor that this is the Holy Grail. This is the secret missing key. This is it. So after trying seemingly all of the things that you can possibly do to succeed in life, I did this, it worked. Now I'm living between London, Costa Rica, Thailand, and I'm helping so many of my clients find time and financial freedom so they can live the life that they desire. So get ready to take some notes, mentally or physically. If you follow these steps, you are going to see change in your personal life and your business. It just is. If you are ready, if you are with me, say, I am all in the comments. Let's have this conversation. Make sure you watch till the end because you're going to be so glad that you did if you do. All right, here we go. So here's the deal, drum roll. You have to become somebody else. Wait, you have to become somebody else. You have to transform from your current situation to something else. And what is that something else? It's the upgraded version of you. It's the upgraded version of your intentions for your business, your goals, your visions. Stay with me, I'm going to explain it. It's going to be really simple. But first of all, you have to grasp this. You have to become something other than what you are right now. So as you know, the 1% rule the world, and then there's like the 4% that aren't ruling the world, but they're getting shit done, making it happen, living a life of freedom. And then there's like the 95-ish% that are struggling, suffering, they're living in victimhood, life is tough, they're in a low vibration, everything is just difficult. And I have been there, and I know you either are there now or you've been there too. It's time to break free from that 95%. And it starts with this: being okay to break free from the familiar, the past story of yourself. Everything from right now and before right now is the past. What we're talking about is diving into the unknown, the unfamiliar, where we have no idea how. We don't necessarily know what it looks like just yet, but we're committed, because on the other side is your freedom ticket. So if you're ready, comment, I'm ready, let's go. Most people tend to sabotage their progress or potential progress because living in the past and doing the same stuff all of the time is familiar. It's comfortable. Even if it's annoying and it's like, oh, I wish I was there, it's comfortable to keep doing the same things over and over again because it's just easy, you know how it works. There's nothing really to think about. It's kind of like being on autopilot. You don't really have to think anymore, you're just doing. And this is why the 95% who are working in the system, the matrix, are cogs in the machine. And you might have been a cog, I was a cog, until I broke free from that thinking and thought, hang on, I don't want to be a cog. I don't want to help someone else build their dream. So what does this look like? Instead of entering the unknown and diving into something new, stepping out of the comfort zone, breaking free, betting on yourself, the potential discomfort of an unknown future, people keep replaying the past, doing the same stuff, not allowing themselves to think bigger than what's happening in their reality. A better version of themselves, a better version of their business. I'm just gonna stay doing, So why do the 95% never escape the matrix, never break through in their personal life, achieve their goals or in business? Why they get stuck in this yo-yo mentality of making progress then always resorting back to the same space, square one? Why? Because we have subconscious programs running unconsciously that are sabotaging our success. But we're gonna break those cycles. We're gonna hoover up all that noise and create a new future and make it happen. Are you with me? Let me know. Type, I am with you. I am with you. I am ready. Let's go. Step one, really simple, really easy to practice. Most people aren't aware of this. Every successful person is. It's as simple as that. Awareness of self. So this is why people meditate, because mindfulness is a byproduct of meditating. And without mastering this simple step, the rest just crumbles. So the very first thing to do is to just watch, observe and witness what is going on up here, where we are generally allowing ourselves to be in life. A lot of people are future thinkers, a lot of people dwell on the past. The people that are crushing it stay focused in the present moment. So awareness of self is all about not allowing your future thinking mind, like, oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, I don't know, oh. And the past, oh, well, I tried that and it didn't work, to take over your being and stop you making progress in the present. If you have a problem in life, if you're dwelling on something, that belongs to the past. Unless you can change something in the moment, where is the problem now, as Eckhart Tolle says? And if you're an overthinker, you catastrophize, you're thinking about the future all the time, and that is ruining your present moment. That is stopping you from making good, positive habits and actions in the now. So when we learn to detach from the future and detach from the constant past thinking mind and return to the present as often as possible, you return to consciousness, to just simply being a human being rather than a human doing. Gotta do this, gotta do that. Distractions. It's never ending. We have to detach, because when we do, we get to witness these programs that are running. And we can spot them. And what are these programs? Bad habits, bad actions, constant future thinking, constant past thinking, self-sabotage, distractions. It's an endless list. So meditation is a great start if you don't already do it. Let me know if you meditate already. And if you don't meditate and you want to learn how to meditate, comment, I want to meditate, and we'll get cracking. Otherwise, simply start just being aware. I like to remember this by calling it the wow, the watcher, observer and witness of your mind. You ready for step 2? Let's go. Step 2, this is the big one. Letting go of the old self. the old version of you, the story of your business that isn't working, the one that you keep replaying. Oh, it's just not, this keeps on happening, I'm not where I want to be, all of that self-talk. We have to let go of that story. Then you get that fear, but if I let go of the story of who I am and my business, then what am I left with? Good question. Well, that leads us on to step 3, but first, let's dive into this and really, really understand it. Hearing that you've got to let go of yourself, who you are, your story that you keep replaying, the story of your business and all of that, there's a good reason why it's scary. Leaving the old self behind feels brutal. Joe Dispenza puts it like this: when you let go and leave the old self behind, there's a neurological, hormonal, chemical, biological, genetic death of the old self. It sounds scary, but chopping that off, letting go of that version of you, that version of your story that you no longer want to subscribe to, allows you to let go and enables you to become the new version of yourself. The new version of your successful business is finally allowed to come to fruition. You cannot get the results that you want if you are still unconsciously clinging to the unwanted story of your present and past. If you no longer want your current state of reality, chop, 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 gotta go. They say when the pain of staying the same outweighs the pain of change, that's when we change. You have to hit that point in your life before you can springboard into an awesome future. You've got to hit that point of, I am done. I am done with not being where I want to be. I am done with not reaching the people that I want to reach. I am done with not having the amazing clients that I want. Whatever it is for you, you've got to connect and you've got to hit that point of, I am done. And if you are done, if you are at that point in life where you're like, okay, yeah, I'm done, I'm with you, comment down below in big capital letters, I am done. Then you're ready, my friend. So it's time to decide to sack off the old and create and embrace the awesome new. So now we need to realize that we cannot become this new upgraded version of ourselves and create this amazing life and business and handle the new responsibilities and all that comes with it if we have no vision of who, where, or what we want to become, what we want to do, what we want to experience. How can we possibly think that we're going to achieve or manifest any of this if this is just a blur? This is where we've got to start. So first, let's thank the old self, the old version of our story, for getting us to this point, to where we are now. Even if where you are now is not where you want to be, thank yourself. Start with love, appreciation, gratitude for yourself, because this is an underlying theme throughout life, that if we cannot appreciate where we are at every step of the way, how are we going to appreciate a future that we want? Start right now. If you dare to be so bold, type, I love myself. I dare you to write, I love myself. And if you do, I love you for writing that, because you're consciously on a whole nother level, and I totally respect that. Let's keep going. So step 3, we've got to reprogram ourselves for a new, exciting future. We've already committed to being in love with ourselves, in love with our life, right here, right now, wherever we are. But we've got to create an amazing, exciting future that excites us, that helps us get out of bed in the morning, that we can look towards and go, I'm going to make that happen. A brand new you that you cannot wait to become. The results in your business that you cannot wait to achieve and receive, accept and allow and love, so you can do all of the things that you want to do. I was so sick of the cold weather when my heart was saying sunshine, beaches, sand, that I hit my rock bottom moment and I said, I'm done. Chop, 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 chop. Create the future, rewire, reprogram, let's go. And now I'm living in the countries that I want to be living in, teaching and guiding people and working over the internet. And it's everything I dreamed of. And now I'm creating a new future, an even bigger future, a more exciting future. This is an exciting game. This is the movie of your life, and you get to create the script. What a gift. So we have to remember that the universe, or just life, will only give you what you feel you're worthy of. So if you feel worthy, if you feel ready, say it. Say it out loud. Type it in the comments. I am worthy. When you do this, you are putting it out there in real time. Get used to this repetition of saying it, thinking it, believing it, feeling it, sharing it with people that appreciate it and understand it. And when you hit this point in life and you own it, I cannot emphasize the role that consistency will play in your success story. When this all clicked for me and I decided to let go of the old world, I decided to feel worthy, feel love for myself, I went all in. I've just created my 1,000th post on Instagram. I've created over 1,000 videos. This is a long-term commitment you've got to make with yourself to achieve great change. But don't stress, don't let that overwhelm you. I just want to take this moment to ask you, are you in love with this version that you want to create, this business that you're giving all of your time and energy to? Because if not, the cracks will appear. So you have to absolutely no longer want this and absolutely want this. That just has to happen. So fall in love with you and what you do. Stay focused and show up daily, and do not get distracted by all of life's distractions that inevitably will come up all of the time, every single day. This is the key. So if you actually want to see results, if you want this information to take root and you actually want to see those changes in life to become that version, to conquer your mission. And look, most people won't do this. The 95% don't even know this information, let alone will do it if they did know it. But you're not the 95%. You're part of the big 4. And I know you're ready to go all in on yourself this time. There is no better time than now. If you are actually going to do what I'm about to share with you, not just be one of those people that watches videos and doesn't actually do what they suggest to do, that's actually going to move the needle and make it happen and give you the dream life that you deserve, type I am all in. Let's go. All right, you're going to let go of the old, you've committed to the new, but how much do you actually want this? How much do you actually need to be this version of yourself to get those results in business and experience this new reality that I know that you absolutely need to experience? How much do you want it? Yeah, it might be nice. Might be nice. Yeah, I kind of want it. I want it. I kind of want it. Yeah, I think so. What? Okay, I want it. I want it. Want it, or you have to have it. You need it. I'm 100% going to do it. I'm all in. That wasn't very convincing at all. No, I'm 100% want to do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I am doing it. How about I am that person? I am here right now. I am that person. I have transformed. My business is in mind exactly how I want it to be. I am that version that I desire. You have to be 100%, 1000% all the way in. Delude yourself, no matter what anyone says. You have to be it. You have to become it. You have to live it and breathe it before you see it in your reality. You have to create the ideal version of yourself. What habits do you have? What are you thinking? What are you doing? Who are you hanging around with? What are you wearing? Where are you? What are you working on? What do you want to become? What do you want your business to achieve? I knew clear as day that I wanted to work around the world, live in different places, follow the sun, work online, help people grow their businesses, be my own boss, run on the sand in the morning, look into the sun until it blinded my eyes and go, oh, that's a bit too much. I could see all of that in mind. I knew it crystal clear. There was no shadow of a doubt. Become crystal clear on your vision of who you are, who you're becoming, and what you're creating in this world. So your first mission is to create this list. Get out that pen and paper, write those notes, go through all of this, figure out what that looks like. It's got to come from here, and it's got to align with this. When the heart and mind are in coherence, and you feel that feeling of relief and euphoria and joy, then you cracked it. But if you don't feel that, keep digging until you do. And then this is where things get fun. This is the big one. Live one whole day of your life as this version of yourself, as the person that has already created and manifested the results you want in your business, in your life. Live as if you already are that person. Live as if you already have those results right here, right now. Continue to do this until you achieve your mission. Do it for one day, see how it feels, and then just keep doing it every day. Keep doing it until you get your goal. I hear people all the time going, oh, I tried that, didn't work. What, you did it for a day, you did it for 4 days, you did it for a week. That's not how it works. This stuff works. It just takes the right passion, purpose, desire, and the commitment and the consistency, and then you will take flight. The tipping point will happen. You will become that version. You will achieve those things. But it takes time. Be patient. Commit wholeheartedly. Go all in. This isn't something that you just dip your toe in and go, I tried that. Where is it? It's a lifestyle. And it's an amazing lifestyle to become the best version of yourself and achieve those things in business that you want to achieve. So go all in. And remember this, you get what you are, not what you want. Become a vibrational match for your desire and sustain that feeling of wow throughout your day. Watch, observe, and witness the mind as you go through your day. Crank up that feeling of joy, crank up that feeling of excitement and relief. And even say in your mind, I did it. I did it. So this is where things can get really fun and really practical. Segment your day and observe by watching, observing, and witnessing your mind. Jump into the future, jump into the past, and come back to the present. And what is the present? It's you feeling joy, you feeling excited, you feeling happy for already manifesting what it is that you desire. It's a skill, but you can do it. It's simple. It just takes practice. Daily repetition. So try this out. Segment your day into 3, the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. Write out all the actions you'll do in your morning, all the actions you'll do in your afternoon and your evening. Write down all the distractions that will come up in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. And then challenge yourself to go through each action and live, breathe, walk, talk, dress, think, react, respond, and be that upgraded version of yourself. Be the person that has manifested what you desire in your business. If you can nail this and you practice this every day, this will compound. That tipping point will happen. Your reality will shift. You will achieve your goal. Be in it. Become it. Be it. So inevitably, as you do this, you're going to want to avoid thinking, oh, when is it going to happen? Why hasn't it happened yet? How is it going to happen? This is just inevitable. Distractions. You do not need these thoughts. This is self-sabotage. This pulls you back into a state of not having it. Therefore, you will keep expecting to see more of what you don't have. You have to hijack this way of thinking. Make a vow to yourself right now to forget about the hows, the whens, and just return constantly to, I did it, nailed it, made it happen, feel good, feel relief. So look out for the impatience, look out for the frustration, look out for the distractions. And all you have to do is return to love. The love for already achieving it, already having it, already experiencing it. They say fake it till you make it. Don't even do that, just make it, just be it. If I ask you right now to remember something absolutely amazing in your life, something that fills you with joy, you can do it. If I ask you to think about a pink elephant, you can do it. You can tune into joy, gratitude, appreciation if you want to. The thing is, we've been programmed to not do this. We've been programmed to focus on being a worker bee, not thinking, just doing. So we have to break that mold. We have to take responsibility for this future self, that which we desire, and constantly come back to tuning into it until it happens. Every day, segment every action you do and just be aware of being present in the moment in each action and being joyful, imagining you already have what you desire. And when you notice yourself doing it, reward yourself, thank yourself, love yourself, and keep going. So it comes down to this: remember to sustain the feeling of awe, of wow in your day, as many moments as possible. Keep rehearsing this every single day, keep getting better and better and better, and you will see that change. You will become that change. Be the change you want to see in the world. And then that leads us to this, the greatest tip that you can do for yourself at the end of each day to keep rewiring yourself and reprogramming yourself to become the best version of yourself and manifest the life that you desire and deserve. Check in on yourself. Review the day. And as you grow consciously and you evolve and you expand and you become this version, keep reviewing, keep amending, and keep getting better and better and better. Here are some questions that you can ask yourself. Feel free to change these questions, but one thing that you can do at the end of each day to continuously become the best version of yourself, raise your vibration and get better and better and make the chances more likely that this is all going to happen for you. I recommend at the end of the day, you go through these questions and write your answers truthfully. Number 1, how did I do? How did I do? Out of 5. Number 2, where did I mess up? Where did I slip? Where did I fall unconscious? 3, if I did, what caused me to do this? Locate what happened. Who said what? What triggered you? What made you slip? The more you do this, the more in life you start to notice, oh, that's where I slipped up yesterday. I'm going to react different today. 4, if I did slip, if I have located it, can I forgive that person right now in this moment? Can I forgive myself? Can I move on? Yes or no? 5, if no, how long am I going to hold on to that resentment? How long am I going to hold on to that judgment of another person? How long am I going to stay? How long? 6, how would I do the day better if I could do it all over again? What would I change? What would I do differently? 7, what am I excited about tomorrow? Get yourself in a state where you're already excited to do the next day. You've learned from the day, you're excited about the next day. And 8, what am I grateful for? This is a game changer. Studies have shown the difference between millionaires and billionaires is that they do more gratitude lists. So write a list of 3 things you're grateful for, 5 things, 10 things. Do this every single day. Return to love, return to gratitude and appreciation for what's happened in your day. Train yourself to look out for the things to be grateful for, and you'll start to notice that you have more to be grateful for. A daily gratitude list is one of the greatest gifts you can ever do for yourself to become the best version of yourself and to become the most successful version of yourself. So when you're bringing your brain and your heart into coherence before bed, you're putting yourself in a high vibration and you're priming yourself to expect to be in that vibration, to be in that frequency when you wake up. This is only going to set you on the path to feel good, to feel confident, to look out for great opportunities, and to set yourself up for success. It's simple, but it just takes you to do the practice, the repetition. The consistency is key. If you are enjoying all of this kind of stuff, you like this kind of vibe, you like this energy, you want to work with me personally as a guide, as a coach, to mentor you to be the best version of yourself, to hold you accountable, to look at your life, see where you can improve, spot things that you might be missing, help you with amazing tools that can help guide you on your path, and to help you achieve that vision that you want and make that journey a lot quicker, then DM or email me the word freedom and we'll get started straight away. So all of this helped me go from struggling to thriving in my business, and it will help you do exactly the same if you do it. If you truly want to expand, you want to grow, you want to become that version of yourself, go back through this, take notes, apply it, do it, and enjoy the process every step of the way. So remember, awareness of the self, awareness of your mind, watch, observe, and witness what you're thinking. Cut off the old version of yourself. Give it a hug before you say bye. Thank yourself for all that you've done, and then get excited about this new version of yourself. Then you want to create this new version of yourself, really get into detail, and then start reprogramming your mind by practicing being that person. Remember, you've got to be that person, you've got to expect those things, you've got to keep tuning into being present and not getting distracted. Keep returning back to love. Lack of evidence isn't evidence of lack. You get what you are, not what you want. Become a vibrational match for what you desire. Segment that day, practice, 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 and then review your progress at the end of each day and go to sleep with a smile on your face for all the amazing work that you've done, for the amazing person that you're becoming, for the amazing person that you've become. If you've enjoyed this video, check out the last video I did, which was part 1. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Really helps the channel grow. Looking forward to reading your comments. Thanks for watching. I love you. Well done. You are truly an amazing human being.